So, March the 14th, National No Smoking Day. A day for you to stop the terrible habit. And I'm sure most of you have tried to stop in one way or another with varying amounts of success. And a lot of you will have used the nicotine substitutes that are on the market today. Nice try, but it's not really going to get you terribly far, most of you. Because it's actually the nicotine that we become addicted to. See, what happens is in our brain we get these natural chemicals called neurotransmitters, and there's one called serotonin that is released in our brains that helps us cope with everyday life. And in coping with life we complete tasks and then we get that yes dopamine rush, and that's what we're all after every day. Now when you start smoking, the nicotine actually cuts down the amount of serotonin produced. So our brain looks for a substitute, and it comes to nicotine from the cigarettes for that. So nicotine in effect acts as a poor substitute for our happy chemical in our brain. So the longer you smoke, the more you tend to smoke. You get from 5 to 10 to 20 cigarettes a day. And the reason for this is because the more you smoke, the longer you smoke, this poor substitute is no longer giving you that buzz that it used to do. So your brain calls for more and more of that. So really, the ideal scenario is to cut out the nicotine totally, to get rid of the whole nicotine and the 4,000 other chemicals that are harmful to us that are in cigarettes these days. Now, most independent scientists agree these days that the best way to give up smoking, the longest time for giving up smoking, the best way is actually with hypnotherapy. The New Scientist agrees that hypnotherapy is the best way to give up. The Which Report has stated that hypnotherapy is the best way to give up with no cravings, no weight gain, none of the other side effects that you hear about that everyone gets when they give up smoking. So hypnotherapy is fantastic because what we do is in our brain we have a survival mechanism, and that survival mechanism does what it says on the tin. If there's something that it thinks will harm us, it will steer us clear of that. So consciously we know that smoking is dangerous for us, but subconsciously we don't, because if we did, our subconscious brain just wouldn't allow us to smoke. So what we do with hypnotherapy is we have a chat about smoking and why we need to give up smoking, and then we put you into a nice, relaxed, hypnotic trance, which is no different than just like focusing on reading a book or watching a television program. And that way we can re-educate the subconscious mind as to just how harmful smoking can be to us. And in doing that, the subconscious will do its damnedest not to let us smoke again. So hypnotherapy is by far the best way, and I've had some great results with hypnotherapy, quitting smoking. And if you want to stop smoking, and that's the key, that is really the key. If you really want to stop smoking, if say on a 0 to 10 scale of wanting to stop smoking you're an 8 or a 9, then hypnotherapy is a way for you to go, because it really has fantastic results. But the key is you need to want to stop smoking, because we can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. So if you find yourself in that bracket of really wanting to stop smoking, then my best advice to you is to find a local hypnotherapist and to really get going on it. And what better time than March the 14th? So if you're in the Devon, East Devon, West Somerset area, then look me up, give me a ring, and book yourself in with me, and we'll get you to stop that smoking habit for good. And it's down to you and it's down to me. So together we can work wonders. Give me a ring. I'm doing a special offer from the beginning of, from now until the end of March on my prices for stopping smoking. So if you're interested, you know where to find me.